Hey everybody, hey, Jeffrey Guterman here for my preparing for this doubleheader. And I want to tell you something. It's Philadelphia at the New York Mets at the Polo Grounds. Something very strange has happened to me. And I find it difficult to even explain. Let me try to explain it to you. Something very strange. Oh. Oh. After game 161, you could see this is game 162 of the replay. After game 161, which was the doubleheader between Pittsburgh and Los Angeles, here's game one of that doubleheader. I have misplaced game two. Now, the good news is that I've already entered the statistics for it. Okay? So game 60, 61. Now, what the hell did I do with the... Here. So therefore, that would be the next game, the first game of the doubleheader. I tore this off, and this would be game two. And I filled out game one, but I can't find that sheet. Again, it really doesn't matter. I'm looking through my sheets because I didn't miss anything. The worst thing is I just would have to, put in the sheet. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, I like to have the odd sheet be the first sheet in sequence. I like to have that be an odd number because the first sheet would be 1 and then everything would go from there. This is the strangest thing. What I'm going to do, I'm looking around. I mean, where could it have gone? So actually, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this game 63. That's game 2. I'm going to put 62 here. Then I'll have 63 here. I'm going to leave this blank. Okay? This will be blank. So I have an odd number, and then when this dries, I'll put it. This will be 62, and then this will be 64. And then this will be 165, getting us back to in sequence with the odd number first. So again, 61, this is 62. It's really nothing to worry about, because the good news is through game 61, which is the sheet I'm missing, I've already entered this. Okay? And I did all the statistics. First of all, I remember doing it. And secondly, you can see, possibly see, that I have 161 games there, which is the second game of the doubleheader between Pittsburgh and Los Angeles. Los Angeles 11-7, 12-7, 12-8. Exactly. So there it is. Oh, I found it! Oh my! Oh, I found it. God. God. Oh, God. Okay, well. Okay, I found it. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay, so here's 162, 161. Okay, here's 162, game 1. And here's game 2, 163. And we'll make this 164, we'll make this void. So the worst thing I've done is wasted 2 sheets. Oh, Lord. Too bad I didn't fix that sooner, that I didn't wait. I had an idea that I should have waited. Let me just check one more time. This is 162, 163, and this will be 164. Okay? It's all good. Wow, I can't believe I didn't look underneath something to fix that up. No, I don't use the same number for 2 games, Andrew. No, I don't. No, I don't know what you're referring to. No, I do not. I'm going to just take some of my medicine here. Then we'll go over this. This doubleheader will be played starting at 6 a.m. on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern. It's an early bird. No. No error on my part. It was just a misplaced score sheet. And it's not even worth discussing now because it's all rectified. And it's just going to get people confused. Excuse me while I take some of my medicine here. That makes it much easier now. I told you I filled it out. So, Oh, okay. So again, we go back. This will go after. We've played 161 games. And here is the most recent game. It was game 2 of the doubleheader. Pittsburgh at Los Angeles. And that moves us now to game 162, game 1 of the doubleheader. Game 163, game 2 of the doubleheader. And then bypassing the odd mark, 164. And then 165. So that's all rectified. Now we can get to the business at hand for this doubleheader, the preparations. You can see I've already put the lineups in. What's missing here is the standings. We have a lot of redundancy built in. First, Philadelphia will come in with a record of 6-8. I pulled this from my standings, of course. They're 3 games behind the Dodgers. And New York is 5-9. They're in the cellar. They were ahead of Milwaukee, but Milwaukee won on this date. We're on April 29. Mets are 4 games out. There's Philadelphia. There we go. We have New York won the first game of this 4-game series. Philly won the second game. And then we'll just transpose this and put a blank here for after the outcome of this game. Art Mahaffey, 1-2, is the starter for Philadelphia. And Al Jackson is the starter for the Mets. He's 0-1. In real world, the Mets shut out Philadelphia 8-0. I think we'll start with Philadelphia setting up their lineups. Leading off, is Tony Taylor. Batting second, Ted Savage. Batting third, Don Demeter. And by the way, I want to let you know, I got an update on my latest package coming from Strat-O-Matic. And maybe I'll just share that with you right now. Very, very exciting for me. First, we have the update. I'm providing screenshots for security purposes. There is the notice you're getting a shipment. This shipper created a label and is preparing your shipment. We'll send you the delivery date when we get your shipment from them. And then I was notified that they have the shipment and it's in Bethpage, New York. That's on Long Island. It went from Glen Head, the location of Strat-O-Matic, And the estimated delivery to me will be November 21, which is a Thursday. That's what I estimated. And I estimated 2 p.m. Well, the window is 10:40 a.m. and 2:40 p.m. So keep in mind that this may have to be modified. The Strat-O-Matic 2021 unboxing, part 1 of 2. So that's what is the latest on that. I also have an upcoming, this one's not till February, the 2024 Strat-O-Matic baseball unboxing, part 1 of 2. And the reason why I'm breaking them up into 2 parts is because it's too much to do in one sitting. So we have Demeter batting 3rd. Then Roy Sievers, the cleanup hitter, at 1st. Jacques Davis. Batting 5th in right field. Tony Gonzalez batting 6th in center. Sammy White will be doing the catching. He only had 97 at-bats. Ruben Amaro at short. He's a 2 at short, so he's pretty good. And the pitcher is Art Mahaffey. And he will be doing the pitching. We'll pull out, we'll enter Mahaffey right away. A 6 NR, 6 N power right-handed hitter. And in the field, he's a 5-0 -1 hold. And I like to do the pitches first, and then you get the catches in there, and then you can do the quotient, the hold quotient. We will we might as well just put our number 6 pitcher's hitting card in. And I apologize for the long, convoluted thing that I did about misplacing that sheet. I'm sorry I was so abrupt. I ended up having to void 2 sheets, but worse things can happen, right? Because I thought I would have to skip in sequence. I'm very, very careful. Okay, let's set up the New York Mets now. Leading off will be my guy, Jim Hickman. I like Hickman in the leadoff spot. The youngster, pretty good hitter, 13 homers. Batting 2nd, Elio Chacon. Batting 3rd, Gus Bell. Batting 4th, Frank Thomas. Then Charlie Neal bats 5th at 2nd. Veteran Gil Hodges. Batting 6th at 1st, Felix Mantilla. The 3rd baseman batting 7th. And they have a catcher by the name of Taylor. We'll have 2 Taylors catching. This one, shit. See, now I can't find that Taylor. Let me check on Baseball Reference what the hell is going on here. We are usually able to locate these people. And again, this is for the doubleheader tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to tuck myself in a little bit. Take a little more medicine and tuck myself in. and get ready for tomorrow. It's Sammy Taylor and Sammy White. Oh, okay, so this is Sammy White. The Phillies catcher, okay. I'm looking for Sammy Taylor, and he does not seem to be in this deck. It's a pretty bloated deck to begin with. They have 4 catchers, by the way. We're not going to panic. We're just going to go down here to Sammy Taylor. I could make this font bigger so people can see it better. Zoom it, yeah. There's Sammy Taylor right there. Let's see where he was in 62. I knew he'd be on some other team. He's on the Cubs. Well, he's now on the Mets. So let me get him. Now, by the way, this is the box that I'm using now. I thought it was a great idea when I first got this to cut up this box like a child and make it into a playing area, asinine. So I ordered an extra box for my 2021 set, which is coming Thursday. I ordered a box for $7, but I also ordered the games set for the 2021 cards. As if you have nothing, it's a full game. So I'm going to have boxes for both of those years. And my seasons that I'm not using right now, 1911, 1964, 1969, are located up here. Right in this cupboard. There's 3 years right there. 60, 69, 64, and 1911. You can tell 64 has 2 more teams than 1911. They have 10 in each league. I'm not going to start counting it. That's a kind of a nice way to keep it. Okay. When we get 2024 in February, we'll just top the boxes. I think that's what I'll do. I might put them diagonally. For example, if I could fit 3 on here, there's 1. I don't think I'd have room. So what I am going to do, I decided I have some special tape here. Where did I put that goddamn tape? Oh, here it is. Anyway, I have some tape here. And what I thought of doing is I will take a piece of paper and I will write the year right there. Okay, right here, and I'll tape it on. And so I'll have 1962, 2012, and 2024, all stacked up 3 boxes. Anyway, let me get back to the business here, which is to find Sammy Taylor with the Cubs. I didn't go ahead and do that. Here we go. I seem to remember Sammy Taylor here. Still learning this team. Here he is. And it says New York. I had pulled him from New York because he was first on the Cubs, but he's quickly been traded to the Mets. And that's where he'll stay. Another catcher. And then finally, little Al Jackson, who pitched a shutout in this game, real world, will start. The hell is Al Jackson? Don't tell me I can't find Al Jackson here. Here he is. Christ. And we'll enter his ratings. 1 WL. 112.0. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set this up, and then we're going to act as if this game tomorrow, and let me get his hitting rating, will really happen. My imagination is very strong with Strat-O-Matic, and I can do this broadcast about the forthcoming game. I have a new feature that I put on my sheet now, and that is under the name of the teams. I don't have anyone for New York in this game. I put someone who was a substitution and where I might find him. Consolo, who is on in the Kansas City set, pinch hit in this game. So that's for Philadelphia. I can go retrieve Consolo, but I'm not going to pull him. And here you have a couple of them. Burgess, and then Snyder, who finally came to the Mets. I think this might be the trade deadline or something, and Norm Shurry, the catcher, which I have anyway. So we're gonna, I'll go get Duke. I'll try to remember to just pull Duke proactively. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter the fielding ratings for all of these folks. This is going to be in the Polo Grounds, and I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. It's going to be in the Polo Grounds. I think there's a certain allure I have, a certain romanticism with the idea that they played in the Polo Grounds for 2 years. That's not a big picture. I need big resolution. This might not be bad. I think that's Mays, yeah. It was a thrill. I'm going to put these ratings in while I just have to allow you to just take a gander at this picture. Let's see how big we can make it. Not too big before the resolution starts to degrade, but this actually looks perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That's Willie Mays. Absolutely, got to be Mays. He's got a big grin on his face. Mays was generally a quiet guy. He did many interviews. You know, was friendly with the press, but I should put it this way. I should say he is a mysterious man. He, you know, we I mean, we got little glimpses of his life. He and his wife adopted a child, and he subsequently got divorced from his wife. He was very close to Bobby Bonds, and when Mays was playing, and this was toward the end of his career, Mays would play center and Bonds would play right. But if Mays wasn't playing, Bonds would play center, and they'd have somebody else in right. But here is, I guess he's called the old professor. And I thought I would be actually, I'm going to put these fielding ratings in right now. I'm going to let you just ponder this, and then I'm going to get into a little more talk about this. This is a gag, staged, but that's fine. It's fun. I don't know why he's on a bicycle. Mays, and there's Casey. And the Giants eventually did come into the Polo Grounds to play, and it was quite a reception. Okay, quite a positive reception playing against the awful Mets. But it was a history. I'll be right back in about between 1 and 2 minutes, closer to 2. You can listen to the ambiance of in the meantime, to my Studio B here, which I might tell you is very clean. I had someone clean it. I paid them $60, and they did an incredible job. Zero. So -1. Oh, that's Gonzalez. Here's White. It's 2 +1. Can you hear the air conditioner, the retro wall unit air conditioner blowing? I love it. I love wall units in a studio. Wall unit. It's a Friedrichs. I think they're about the best in the business, huh? At least they've been around. This thing's pretty reliable. Goes on and off all day and night. I put it on economy, and I set it to my desired temperature, and it's just like a dream. Now, would anyone like to see me play an inning or two of this first game, since I've gone so far to set it up? If there's anybody out there, let me know. I've done this. And she, well, Taylor's pretty good with fielding. I mean, errors. Oh, there are your fielding ratings put in. All nice. There. Oh yes, Rhodes Scholar has a question. Let me take a look at it so I can make sure I have it verbatim. Rhodes Scholar asked, did you order more score pads with 2021? Yes, I did, Demos. Of course I did. Thanks for asking. I ordered 3 more. I'm trying not to go crazy over it because they're not cheap. I have 3 unused right here. That's 600 games right there. And that's like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Okay? So I got 3 more. I believe it's 3. Or maybe 2 I got even. Let me show you my my list of what I got. And I appreciate you showing the interest. Let me just... And I think people should do more of this kind of thing, not necessarily play, but, just take care of business and talk about it and tell stories. Put this in the oven. There we go. Some Swedish meatballs. Let me see if I could find a nice, secure way to show you what I got. Yeah, I think I could show you like this. Sure. Sure. Here you go, Rhodes Scholar, and I hope all is well with you, Rhodes. Baseball Form B score pad 2. I only got 2. So that's going to give me 600. And plus I have a little more. I have what's left on this pad. Not a lot. And then I have another pad with very little on. So 5 pads in total times 200 is 1,000 games divided by 365 is 2.7 years. Now that's if I play 3 games a day. That's something I need to get away from. I think 2 is plenty for anybody. So let's figure it out. 2, 1,000 sheets divided by 2 a day is 500 days. Oh, a new pad. There's nothing like pulling out a new pad. Oh, absolutely. Nothing like finishing a pad and then pulling out a new one. And when I get these 2 new ones, I'm going to put them on the bottom. Okay. Here's all the score sheets from my 1962 replay, and then some other things like a World Series I played. The 69 I threw away. I really don't have an interest in keeping them. I don't know why I'm saving them now. Here, looking at it, you can see then on the, back to the order, 2 Form B pads, 1 game box, $7, 1 baseball rule book. I want one in excellent condition. The one I have has become somewhat tattered. Hey, everybody must get stoned. So anyway, we have, look at that. The current one I have, and as you can see already writing, even though this is basic, and now it's getting very marked up. And I don't mind using it, it's just that the binding, you see the binding here is starting to go, okay? And there's probably gonna come a time when this thing should be discarded. And there's even a rip in it because I took out the ground ball result chart. Everybody must play Strat. I love it. They'll stone you when you're walking down the street. They'll stone you every time it even meets. Everybody must play Strat. I took this out, ground ball result chart, super advanced, with the infield back and in. I don't use updated. Yeah, everybody must get stoned. So we have that on order. Now, also on order. You ready for this? 2 sets of pitchers hitting cards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the 2 sets, and what this is, and I've maybe lost one or so, or one is stuck in a team, but here is what you would call 2 sets, and they are very soiled. These are not only soiled, but disintegrating, okay? This is from about 5 years of play. You can see the more common usage, like the 1, the 8 is in fairly decent. The 8, the 6 are in fairly decent. Even here, the 3, shit coming out of it. Here's a 5, which is surprisingly soiled. Here was a blank, and I like to use it when I'm using a non-carded Rhodes Scholar. And the non-carded, the card viewer app is, I found a fix for that issue I was having. With being unable to get the full thing, now I do. I have to do two cards. Here's a 1, very soiled. Look at this, this is probably the most damaged of all. Okay, it looks like it's being eaten. Okay, and it's flimsy too. It's got a crease here, which has made it very flimsy. So getting back to it, I think what we'll do is we will put this set that I have here in storage and actually use it. The reason why I bought the 2 sets of pitching hitting cards, and then you shuffle them together and mix them together, and there they are. You have 2 sets of everything. You have 4 of everything. This is before, I made this order before I shifted back to advanced rather than super advanced X chart. I got 2 super advanced fielding charts because, boy, they are flimsy. I mean, even the one I just got, even the brand new one, started to show a tear. I don't know how long that was. I also got a full baseball game of the 2021, the card set for $73, and the additional players for $22, maximizing it. That, and that's it. The whole thing cost $125. I should have gotten maybe, I don't know, I shouldn't have gotten these super advanced, but that would only save me $6. So I got a $12.50 discount and the ungodly shipping of $16.24. There's your tax, and I did it through Amazon Pay. So there is the order. And now, again, when I get those, if you want to look it up, 1,000, I'll have 5 pads times 200 games on each pad, backs up both sides. 1,000 games divided by 30 as an average, 30 days a month. Actually, I'm playing 2 games a day. So let me just divide it by 365. This is how many days there'll be. Oh shit. That's 1 game every. Wait a minute. Why am I having such trouble? It's 1,000 games. I'm playing 2 a day. So, you divide it by 365. That's 2 years and 2.7 years. And then divide that by 2. That's 1 year and 3 months. Okay? Actually, it's, you know what it is? It's, I'm going to get into that too, Rhodes Scholar, how I'm using the 21 set. Yeah, let me just see here. If I play 2 games a day, that means I'm playing 365 days in a year. I'm doing 730 in a year. So I'll still have 270 left. And with 270 left, divided by 2, that's another 135 days. It's 30, 60, 120. A good 4 months. That's what it'll be, a year and 4 months. Yeah. That's a good time frame. Now, Rhodes Scholar has asked me, what do I plan to use it for? And the answer is, I'm not sure right now. Okay? What I do plan, and if you came in here a little late tonight, going back to my landing page, Strat-O-Matic 2021 Baseball Unboxing, Part 1 of 2. It's correctly scheduled for estimated day of delivery, which is Thursday, November 21, 2 p.m. Part 1 of 2. Because I realize now, my first part of this unboxing will be looking at all the materials, all the products that I received, savoring it, and then opening up this is a job in itself, and someone would say, well, that is the unboxing. Taking out all the player cards and the additional players and collating them into the teams. But that's not going to leave me much time to look at people, look at the cards, and that will be part 2. So that's an event in itself. You follow what I'm saying? And that picture I got with permission. Some guy took it, and all you have to do is do Creative Commons, a link to the Creative Commons license. Yeah, it is. I will tell you this, the 2021 set is like a warm-up for me. You follow what I'm saying? Because I'm really looking forward to 2024. I thought it was a good year. I thought it was a very good year. I thought a lot of great things happened. I thought Judge was awesome. Ohtani was awesome. He didn't pitch this year. He had surgery on his arm. Still mending, but I think he delivered. Nothing off the top of my head except that the Yankees and the Dodgers met, which was a classic. Unfortunately, it was a not very good series for the Yankees. And Dodgers were the world champions. What's wrong with that? Okay. Counselor, is that you, Counselor? Is that you coming up the drive? Oh, Counselor. I can hear you, Counselor. Oh, Counselor. And we're in the Polo Grounds. Oh, yes, we are, Counselor. And little Al Jackson on the mound. I'm going to play at least half an inning before I kiss the sky. Here we go, Counselor. Little Al Jackson facing Tony Taylor. Here in the top of the first game of a doubleheader, third of a 4-game series. Clubs split the first 2. Now here's little Al Jackson into his windup. The pitch to Taylor. And we have some Monday Night Strat-O-Matic baseball. 3-7 left-handed, struck him out. 1 down. And we are underway. Taylor goes down swinging on a Jackson changeup. Now Ted Savage, the batter. Anybody want to watch a ball game? Here's Al Jackson now. Pitch to Savage. That's going to be 6-11, left-handed, walked him. So Savage takes first. 1-18. Jackson, oh, I forgot to get his thingy there. He's a +2 with Sammy Taylor. Savage, 1-18, 1-20. Being held 1-18. Before you go the 19 max, finish the quotient. 1-18. Being held. He had 16 stolen out of 21 chances. Here's Don Demeter. Savage, a couple steps off the bag. Does not get the lead. Now here's Don Demeter with a count of 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch from Jackson. That's 5-9, right-handed, struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts. You know the history involved in this, folks? This happened. This game happened in the Polo Grounds. Can you imagine what it was like? You know, I would love to go back in time, you know, like if I could find it in my closet or something. A rabbit hole. Here's Severs. That's 2-11, left-handed, hit him. Oh, Lord, he hit him in the buttocks. Severs saw that it was close. He moved in toward the plate as a reflex, and it hit him on the left butt cheek. And so that'll be first and second with 2 outs. And here comes Jacques Davis. Jackson now. A strikeout, a walk, a strikeout, a hit by pitch. What the hell's it going to be next? It's 2-11, grounded, 2-11, base hit to left. Oh my, no asteroids. It is a clutch situation reversal. Good Lord. Good Lord. That's a clutch situation reversal. We're going to call it a fly ball to left for the side. And I take that liberty. It's no runs, no hits, a walk, a hit by pitch, and then a looper, which was flagged down by Frank Thomas, who's a 5, but he made a nice catch. But some of you say, what are you doing, Jeff? Why are you making it a fly ball left? The answer is, it's automatically by default a line out to the shortstop for a right-handed hitter. It is of no consequence because it's the 3rd out, and therefore I can make it whatever I want to make it. And so I'm gonna try to add that element. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's a 2. Oh crap. Look at this, it's a 2 on the 20 die. Can you see that? I think I may have a pass ball balk situation. I'm surprised no one else noticed it. And he did hit him like a dog, Ron. We may have to look this one up. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a replay on this. And we're going to invite you to be part of it. Let's just get this sound down. We're low budget program here. And it hit him. Oh, Lord, he hit him in the buttocks. Seavers saw that it was close. He moved in. Gonna move this up to Davis. Plate as a reflex. No hits. A walk. Here we go. Jackson now. A strikeout, a walk. A strikeout, a hit by pitch. What the hell's it going to be next? Okay, that's a 2. And that means it's either a balk or a pass ball. Where's my sheet? Here we go. I'm just new to this, folks. I know we have to roll a single die to determine. That is not a fly ball to left. We're going to keep that there for now. The rule is that this coincides, that play was negated. Okay, so, you know, doing the whiteout now is just so I can remember. And we will find out what the outcome is. First, what we do, and this, I moved this, is we're going to find out, is it a possible balk or a possible pass ball? 1, 2, 3, possible balk. Then we have to look at the rating. 4, 5, 6, possible pass ball. I have to roll 1, the white die. Here it is. That's a 4. It's a possible pass ball. Well, that's pretty boring. And what we do is we go to the defensive team and look at the catcher's balk rating. In this case, it's Sammy Taylor, his pass ball rating. It's a 4. That's 4 out of 20. That's pretty good. We roll the 20 die, and it is just a ball. And that's going to put the count to 3-2. Now we'll do a new roll for Jackie Davis, and we're going to complete this half inning. Now, if this is a 1 or a 2 on the 20 die, it's not done again. That's a 6-8 right-handed, a grounder to third, and that will retire the side. I am going to take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes, and when I come back, I'll decide if I want to continue with this ball game. I'm enjoying it. But, you know, things change. So here might be a good time for you to, powder your nose, go to the lavatory, make a phone call, do the other things. And I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. That's 211 left-handed, hit him. Oh, Lord, he hit him in the buttocks. Seavers saw that it was close. He moved in toward the plate as a reflex. And it hit him on the left butt cheek. So that'll be first and second. Hit him like a dog. Oh, Lord. Oh, howdy, Jim. Hit him like a dog. Well, we're back in the Polo Grounds. And here comes Art Mahaffey. He's 1-2 on the season. And my guy Jim Hickman leads it off. Here's Mahaffey now. The pitch to Hickman. That's 5-3 right-handed. That's going to be a ground ball, our first X. Going for that Severs now. .414. And we take it right off the roll here because it's independent and it's going to be an E result. Severs E14. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's a house rule. If you do it by accident, but the right type of die configuration, then it's okay. Severs E14-9. I haven't done that yet. And he takes it to the bag. He takes it to the bag. Two outs. And here's Julio Chacon. Chacon steps in, 1 out, nobody on. This is Monday night, Strat-O-Matic 1962 baseball. Pitch to Chacon, 4-6 right-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And now here's Gus Bell. .37 right-handed, single 1-14 goes through. Bell is on for Thomas. Okay, Bell on first. Here's Mahaffey now, and the pitch to Thomas. That's 1-9, and he grounds it to shorts for Amaro, and he throws it to Severs, and the side is retired. No runs for the Mets, 1 hit and 1 left. And I'm going to take another break and decide if I want to even continue this. I have Swedish meatballs preparing in the oven. In fact, I don't think I'm going to, but I'd be more than glad to chat about Strat-O-Matic if you want to. I have Swedish meatballs in the oven. I thought it was a good day for me. I heard great news from my daughter-in-law. Had a great conversation with my son. market was, for the most part, just up a tad, at least NASDAQ, S&P. I don't know about Dow. I think Dow was up. And you could call me apathetic if you want, but as far as activism for causes and so forth, I'm 66 years old. And in the short time that I have left, I want to remain sensitive to the world's problems, but invulnerable to them, not vulnerable, because I don't have much time left. So there's no use for me getting angry or anxious, severely anxious. And there are a few things that I would like to do in the short time that I have left in this life. Because you never know when it's going to hit you. Cancer, massive heart attack, stroke. I'm candidates for all of it. I want to continue loving my son and his wife, my daughter-in-law. They're all my family. They're my only family that I have. They mean everything. I want to continue having Strat-O-Matic and the ability to buy product when I see fit. I want to continue playing Strat-O-Matic live on YouTube. I played a whole lot of games when the pandemic first started, and that was my re-entree into Strat-O-Matic after decades away. And they were kind of fun because I would post the results on Twitter. But when I started playing them live on YouTube, because I saw other people were doing it, and I said, hey, I could do that. That would be cool. I wouldn't go back ever to playing alone. I did once when I was off YouTube for 7 days due to a penalty. I don't know what, posting something inappropriate, okay, according to their guidelines. I think it was the Reagan shooting, where, you know, it was pretty graphic. This is not one you usually see on TV. This was... I played it live on Spaces. It didn't go over too well. I'm looking for a killer app that would allow video, and multiple people on, also with video. Here you could do it with just one, and you could do it this way. They probably already have it, it's just it hasn't become popular. It's almost ready. I'm all done with Strat-O-Matic for the night, but there were a few other things, by the way, that I want to do in my life. I mentioned loving my son and his wife, my daughter-in-law, playing Strat-O-Matic on YouTube. It's something I might want to do, and that is, and maybe I'd want to do it in the summer, but it's so costly. And that is go to some cities in the United States and go to baseball games. I wonder what kind of attendance they're going to get in Sacramento. Is it true? Could someone tell me that the Oakland Athletics are no longer the Oakland Athletics? They're going by the name Athletics. They're not using a city name anymore. They're not in Vegas yet. They're going to be playing at a AAA stadium, probably either in or just outside of Sacramento, California. It's not far from San Francisco. Here it is. Boy, I'll tell you, it looks kind of close, but I guess, let me see how many miles it is to San Francisco. Holy shit. Okay. Wow, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes to drive. Love to go to that stadium. Oh, there's my dinner. There it is, Sacramento. Let me see if I can look up the name of the stadium and take a look at where it is on the map. Here we go. Now let me see here. Sutter Health Park. And that's going to be this year. Wow. It's going to be this year. I think it would be cool as hell. Here's a website, Sutter Health Park. Here it is. The A's list. Wow, the schedule was just released. It's a very small park, and I wonder what kind of attendance will they get? Is it possible that they can generate some renewed interest from when they were in Oakland? Maybe they could dress it up a little, but I don't think there's much. They really don't have many good pictures of it at all. They also treat it like a convention. They have other things. It looks like it's downtown Sacramento. We're just outside of it. Wow, this is big. There it is. And the resolution is awesome. You're going to love this. Oh shit. Here it is. Take a look at this. Wow. I think it would be very cool to stay in a hotel, a motel, a hotel, whatever, nearby. I wonder if this is... Here's Sutter Park. Oh, yeah. There's hotels within walking distance. Goodness. It's got to be. Townhouse Motel, I don't know how, 95 a night, I don't know how good it is. Might be adventurous. And you can just go to the games. Here's Joe's Crab Shack. Oh, I bet you if I had the money, boy, would I love it. Here's the hotel. Oh my. Look at this hotel, folks. That's adventurous, huh? I bet it's safe. I haven't heard about any murders. It looks good enough. Oh, God. Okay. Here's the bed. And it probably has a Bible. Here's a view of it from the road. That's not too bad looking. At those prices, $95 a night. You know, it's kind of depressing. I hope you all have a good night now. Okay? We'll continue this ball game tomorrow. You all have a good night now.